What's going on, guys? I am Simple Simon. This is CaptainSaro.
Hello.
Today we're going to be playing a game called Guess the Celebrity. And
Yes.
Sarah here is going to show you guys...
I'm very uncultured.
Yeah, she doesn't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Santa.
Yeah, so before we start though, I just want to give a quick plug to the Bearded Comic Bro, who does a very similar thing with his wife, Mrs. Bearded. They do a series called Name That Character, where Greg gets his wife to guess the comic book characters, because she's not in comic books. You're into comic books.
Yes, you're into comic books, but you'd be really bad at that.
Pow!
Turns out that Sarah doesn't know a lot of celebrities. In fact, the reason I wanted to do this is because a little while back, you were on a stream with Cinemation.
Do you know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is?
Yes, I've heard of him. Is he the get to the chopper dude?
And the world stopped for a few seconds. So, I've prepared 10 celebrities for you to guess who they are.
I'm not gonna know any of them.
If I had to guess, I reckon you might get one or two.
Okay.
But seriously, like...
Are these like ones that I should know?
This is ones that everyone should know, right?
Alright.
So, yeah, I've got them prepared here on the iPad. So, some of the pictures I've used are actually... because some of these people have been famous for a long time. So I've used... some of the photos I've used are actually when they were a little bit younger.
Right.
Maybe in their prime even, you could say. Alright.
Okay.
So ready?
Yep.
First one. One of my heroes.
First one.
Boom.
Bruce Lee.
What?
No, that's the... No! Oh, you said one of your legends and then I just assumed...
Gather your thoughts, be serious for a second, look who it is, and who is
It's
that?
the Rocky guy.
Oh, that's very good.
Wait, Stallone?
Oh, very good. What's his first name? Also starts with an S. What's Stallone?
Rocky Rambo Stallone.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you that. Stallone is good enough for me. Bruce Lee is definitely an insult to me. The world is going to know that you thought that was Bruce Lee. Alright, next one. You ready? Next one's a little bit lick-worthy. In fact, it was my high school crush when I was like sort of 15 to, you know, however old I was. Anyway, ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, this picture too. Boom, lick-worthy.
No clue.
Don't know who that is?
No.
She was in The Ghost Whisperer.
Never seen her.
Oh,
She is not
She's
well
not.
known.
She's
No.
nowhere in the same stratosphere as the last. I just want to. I saw this picture and I was like, I want to share that picture up. So that is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right.
Have you heard that name at
Yes.
least? You've heard that name?
Yes.
So yeah,
I
she.
feel like I've heard you say that name
Yeah,
before.
she was definitely my high school crush. In high school, I had all these posters of Jennifer Love Hewitt on the wall. She was in a movie that you should probably. I know what you did last summer.
Never seen it.
Do you ever heard of the remake they're doing?
Yes, I have.
So she was in that movie with Sarah Michelle Gellar. You know who that is?
I know who that is.
Freddie Prinze Jr. You know who that is? That's her husband who was also in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Fred.
Yes. But yeah, she was from Party of Five. She was in a lot of shows. And then in the late 90s to early 90s, she was a very, very famous person.
Okay.
Next one.
Jim Carrey.
Ooh.
Who the fuck doesn't know Jim Carrey?
Who the fuck doesn't know Jim Carrey?
The Truman Show is one of my favorite
Who the
movies.
fuck calls Arnold Schwarzenegger the get the shopper guy? Alright, that's a good one. That was quick too. That was
Yeah.
quick. Alright. This next person is one of the most famous people of all time.
Okay.
Alright? Hang on, so what are you on so far? You're on 2 from 3 is not bad. You've already reached what I thought you were going to get,
Yeah.
so I think you're going to beat my expectations. Ready?
Is that the like up the skirt chick?
Not Marilyn Monroe.
No.
The skirt chick.
Is that the chick that released an album the other year? She's like old now.
Yeah, sounds about right. She's pretty old now. This photo is definitely her in her prime.
It starts with M.
Ooh.
Donna?
Very good. I was
Thank
going to say, Cinemation was about to unfriend you if you got that one wrong.
She was about to just like crawl through the camera and just...
I've actually got another Cinemation special in here for you. So Madonna, that's correct. She was one of the most famous people ever.
Yeah.
Like ever. I'm talking as far as like...
I just remember it was a big deal when her album came out at work.
Well, as far as female pop stars, I would say Madonna's the biggest female pop star of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the biggest male pop star of all time that no one will ever touch is
Freddie Mercury.
Michael Jackson. Next one.
Okay.
Now, if you guessed what you guessed in the first one, this time I would have been a little less, you know. But anyway, next one. Ready?
I don't know.
You don't know who that is?
No, he was in the movie we just watched. Was he in Shang-Chi?
That is so racist.
he looks like the dad.
He's definitely not in
Dad.
Shang-Chi.
Actually, no. He's in. Is that the Rush Hour? No, that is it Rush Hour?
He's Rush Hour, yeah. What's his name though?
I don't fucking know.
Very famous actor. Been in more movies than almost anybody.
I got no idea. I just remember that one funny scene in Rush Hour that was on the TV.
Jackie Chan.
Okay.
You don't know that name?
I know the name. I don't know what Jackie Chan looks like.
Super famous. Anyway, so we're halfway through and you've actually got 3 from 5. That's not bad. This next one I've gone through with you a few times.
Yep.
You may guess who it is, but I put this in here. This is the one that was kind of like had to give to you,
Okay.
right? You ready?
He's in Night at the Museum. He plays the midget. I don't know his name. He plays the midget.
You don't know his name.
Owen Wilson.
Oh, where did that come from?
What? Because I was thinking for a second, I recognized his voice, then I was like, oh fuck, Lightning McQueen.
That's right. Lightning McQueen is one of your all-time favorite characters, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's why I put him in there. Because I think I mentioned to you a while ago, I said Owen Wilson, you're like, who's that? I was like, voice is your favorite character. But also, Owen Wilson
Plays the midget in Night at the Museum.
yes, but he also was in Shanghai Nights and Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan, which is a very, very classic comedy from the noughties. You should
Okay.
watch that, it's a good movie. Alright, next one, who is it? Some American people might not know who this is. I know one of my
They
friends...
should feel insulted like me then.
I know one of my friends, Escargo, knows who this is. Alright, ready?
Never seen her in my life.
You don't know who that is?
No.
She's like an Australian icon. Ugh. Like Australian royalty as far as celebrities go.
No.
She has a sister as well.
That doesn't help.
She's a singer.
No.
Famous singer.
No.
She's spanned decades.
No.
Started as a young girl in the 80s.
No.
Smashed it in the 90s. Got even hotter in the noughties.
No idea.
It's Kylie Minogue.
She looks like that now?
That's old. This photo is like 4 from 7. So you got 3 more. Alright, this is the next one.
Okay.
Another... all the babes today are lick-worthy, but ready? You should know this one.
No. I don't know who that is.
Sanimation, hit the unfriend button!
People who do reactions, like who has never heard this music before, have never seen this movie before. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit, but you're confirming it. It's actually possible.
Okay, if I said Sanimation, hit the unfriend button, who would it be?
I don't know.
You don't know?
She simps for so many people in their stories.
This chick is super famous. Okay, what happens if I said that she dated someone very famous as well, and they were one of the most biggest power couples in Hollywood?
I don't know.
Do you know who Brad Pitt is?
Kind of. I know the name.
Wow.
I don't know
It's
who
going to be on
he
the next
is.
one. If we do this again, I'm bringing up a picture of Brad Pitt, a nice tasty picture of Brad Pitt. Alright. What other clues can I give you? She was Tomb Raider. She was Maleficent. Maleficent? How do you say it? Maleficent?
Maleficent.
No?
No.
Angelina Jolie.
Okay, I wouldn't know the name.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, this is the next person.
I don't know.
Don't know?
No.
Do you want to have a step?
No, I don't. That doesn't even look like anyone that I know.
So you every time I ask you about this person, you confuse him for
Oh fuck!
someone else. Do you know who I'm talking about now?
Stop. You can't put this shit.
Why? A few times I mentioned his name and then you thought he was someone else.
I thought he was Marty, but he's
Marty from.
Madagascar.
That's right. Who's actually Chris Rock?
But I
Who's this guy?
He's Donkey.
That's right. He's Donkey, but you don't know his name. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm I'm not going to give you that, but at least, yeah, well, I kind of gave you clues all the way. It's Eddie Murphy is his name.
Right.
One of the most famous comedians of all time. Massive back in the 80s and 90s, right? And yes, he was Donkey.
Donkey!
So this is a 4 from 9. So this is the last one.
Okay.
Again, super famous. At one point in time, but back in probably like the 80s, you probably could say this guy was the most famous person ever. Alright, ready? Yeah, like I've never seen that guy in my life.
Like Ferrari dude.
What? Ferrari dude?
No, I think someone else.
Who's Ferrari dude? Yeah,
Oh no, this could definitely not Ferrari dude. No one.
Cut hairs.
I don't know.
You don't know who that is? It's a famous wrestler.
Yeah, that does.
Wow.
His arms look like mine. His arms look like mine. His arms look like mine.
That's Hulk Hogan.
No.
You never heard of the name? You don't even know the name Hulk Hogan?
No.
Wow. Wow. So how about that? 4 out of 10, not bad. How old do you guys feel right now?
I just don't watch movies. It's got nothing to do with my age.
Anyway, that is all for this one. Let us know in the comments, guys. How did Sarah go? Let us know if you want to see more of these, because I'm happy to do a few more of these and just show you guys just how uncultured Sarah is. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I will leave a link to the Bearded Comic Bros channel down below. Check out his series that he does. He does it quite regularly, actually. I think they've done 50 or more. I don't know. They've done a lot of episodes, so check that out. Check out CaptainSaro. Her link will be in the description below as well. And until next time, she is CaptainSaro. I am Simple Simon, and
keep it simple.
Do you know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is? Yes, I've heard of him. Is he the get to the chopper dude? What?